Hi guys, how's it going? So today I'm doing another review on beauty products, and today I'm reviewing Sigma brushes. Yes, I gave into the hype. I have a Sigma brush kit, face brushes that I got about 3 years ago, and I have been using every single day, and it finally started going out. This is one of the old brushes that I have. The bristles are starting to fall out, and it's kind of not so sturdy anymore. So I decided to update my face brushes, and while I was at it, I got the precision kit, the synthetic kabuki kit, and then a bunch of eye brushes. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start my review. So from the original kit that I bought 3 years ago, I have 2 brushes left, and this is the F80 flat top, and then F84, I believe, angled brush. These are working brushes. These have been my brushes for the past 3 years. It had another brush, a round top brush, that actually broke about a year into me using it. This one is kind of I think it's fallen apart anymore. The bristles are fine, but the handle is not. And this is what happened to the round top brush. The handle broke off. This is the angled top, and use it every day for my foundation. I love it to pieces, except for it's starting to fall apart. So I definitely needed an update. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the eye brushes. Sigma has a bunch of eye kits, or eye brush kits, I should say. These are some of their stuff. Then there's their individual brushes. I actually didn't get any of the eye kits because I didn't want combinations that they had. I wanted to pick my own, because a lot of the brushes, you probably know, they made to be like MAC brushes. So I have a lot of the brushes already from MAC. Actually, here's one of my MAC brush collections. So yeah, I didn't need any kits because it would just have extra stuff. But I just got 5 that I thought I either wanted to try or were must-haves on my list. And I'm going to start with E47. This is a small tapered blending. I am always looking for a really good crease brush, blending brush. And here's my problem. I have really big eyes, but my crease is not deep set. You know what I'm saying? I have really big round eyes, and my crease is kind of, it's really, I guess it's really close to my eyebrow, and it's not really deep. So I need smaller brushes to get in there. When I use bigger brushes, like 217 is way too big for me. 165 is just also a little bit too big, and so a lot of the times when I'm doing my makeup, it gets messy because the brushes are too large for my eye socket. So I decided to try this E47, and I'll tell you what, I think, I don't know if you can see, but it gets in my crease perfectly. It gets in there. It's the perfect size. It's not too large, it's not too wide, it's not too narrow. I really like it. I believe the bristles are natural hair. It's pretty soft, but it's not as soft as like MAC's 217, for example. It's a little bit stiffer, but I still think it's a natural hair brush. And E47 was 10 bucks. Next brush is E25. Oh, by the way, the E47, MAC does not have any dupes. I think there's one from NARS, but it's more of a dome brush, small dome brush, so it's not even the same thing. So I don't know of any dupes from any other company that would be similar to this. Next brush is E25, and it is very similar to MAC's 217. This is MAC's 217. This is Sigma E25. They're very similar. They feel very similar, except for Sigma's brush is a little bit skinnier. MAC's is fuller. A MAC's brush I had for about at least 3 to 4 years, and I use it almost every day. It's still in perfect shape. And this is Sigma's brush. They feel very much the same, except for MAC's brush might be a little bit softer. But this was also 10 bucks, which, you know, MAC's brush goes for about 26, 27 bucks, something like that. I don't even know. But I like Sigma's brush. I love my MAC's 217, but I also like Sigma's because it's thinner, so it can get into my crease for blending purposes, but then I can also twist it sideways and blend this way too, which I can't really do with my MAC's 217. Alright, next one is, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Totally recommend this brush to anybody. It's E65. It's the eyeliner brush. I've done my eyeliner with it today, and I've been using it ever since I got this. You guys, for those of you, I don't know if you have this feeling, or maybe it's just me, but sometimes you do your eyeliner and one eye comes out perfectly and the second eye comes out perfectly, but they don't match. You know what I'm saying? So this guy is so easy to use. I'm going to see if I can zoom in and show you what I mean. So here's my eye makeup that I've done with this brush, and what you do is, it's so easy. You just apply the liner how you want it, and then to make the outer edge or outer wing, I guess, you just turn it this way, or you can turn it this way. This is even easier, and you just go from your bottom lash line and flick it up, and then you turn it this way and you just fill it in. It is so easy. It is so much easier than using, like, this is MAC's 211, so I can't really, I mean, I can do a line just fine, but it's harder to match them, because if you use this E65 from Sigma on both eyes and you did the exact same thing, you know, you went from the lower lash line, flicked it up, turned it around and filled it in, it does the same job on both eyes as. But with other brushes like 211, 209, 210, you really have to work on matching. So E65 was 10 bucks. What a steal. I mean, I totally recommend this brush. This is my new love. I don't want to use nothing else, okay? Loved it. So next brush is E40, which is $12. It's their tapered blending brush. Very, very similar to MAC's 224. This is 224. This is Sigma 240. Oh, I'm sorry, E40. So Sigma's brushes are longer. I would say Sigma's brush is fuller, which is good. So I used this to blend the color between the very light under my brow bone and the medium one in my crease. I liked it a lot. I liked 224 also, but I think I like the Sigma one better. I think it does a better job, being that it's fuller, and bristles on Sigma are a little bit longer, so it can get into the deeper creases fairly easy. Alright, next brush is E45. It is very, very similar to MAC's 226, which is like a very coveted brush. Everybody's after this, or everybody at one point was after this brush, and it was limited edition. It still is limited edition, MAC's brush. Here's MAC 226, here's Sigma E45. I mean, almost identical, except for MAC is a little bit fuller, which is not a good thing to me, because I'm using it to get into the deep into the crease, and I don't want the thicker, fatter brush. I want a skinnier brush to get in there. So I really like E45. Absolutely no difference in the way it feels from MAC. And E45 was $10. Whereas these guys from MAC, the 226 brush, at some point on eBay were going for like over $100. That is all for my eye brushes. And so then I got a Synthetic Essential kit that came with 10 brushes. So they have this kit, or they have this kit separated. If you want to just buy the Precision kit, you can buy it by itself, or if you just wanted to buy the Synthetic Kabuki kit, you could buy it by itself. They also have a deal where you can buy both for $131. That's pretty amazing. That's like $13 per brush if you divide it by 10 brushes. And then a lot of the times they have like 10 to 20% off online, and so that comes out to like even much better deal. So I'm going to start with this new love, and it's a Synthetic Precision kit. Comes with 5 brushes. Sorry. This is what it looks like. It has Precision Flat, Precision Round, Precision Angled, Precision Tapered, and Precision Flat Angled. So P88 is the Precision Flat Angled. This is obviously a great brush. Feels exactly the same as the full-size brush, but amazing, amazing to get into those hard to reach areas for concealer, for highlighters. Oh my gosh, even like I totally use these to blend my eyeshadows and apply my eyeshadows, and I loved it. Very cool. I mean, contouring is great with these. So I'm really loving this kit. Really, really love it. Totally excited that I got it. I think they sell the brushes individually as well, but such a better deal when you bundle them up in the kit and then get some like coupons or some codes online. Alright, so next one is P84, which is Precision Angled. This is almost the same one, except for this one's like a flat top and this one is a round top. Can do the same thing, probably can be used for contouring, eyeshadows, whatever you want. I love it, love this kit. I can't say much about it, except for I really love it. Alright, next one. Oh my gosh, I love this next brush. It's P86 and it's a Precision Tapered brush. I totally applied my eyeshadow with this today. Totally did. Got into my crease just fine. Blend out whatever I needed to blend out. It's also amazing for contouring. Amazing. Just such a useful kit, I would say. I'm so glad Sigma did this. I don't know of any other company that has anything like that. So pretty amazing stuff. This next one is Precision Flat P80. This one will be great for concealers or applying foundation areas that are hard to reach. I don't necessarily care for flat tops, but you know, it's in the kit, so that's cool. Next one is a Precision Round Brush P82. It looks exactly like that full-size round top that I was talking about, but this one is a mini. Obviously is used for whatever purposes on your face or the rest of your body. But yeah, quality on those, pretty amazing brushes. I love it. I recommend this kit to anybody who is beyond the level of starting out. If you're really into makeup, if you're becoming really good at it, if you want your job to be easier, then this is definitely a kit for you, and it's so totally worth it. I'm sorry I don't know exactly how much it is by itself, but I will probably post it below my video. Alright, so now this is love. This is what I call love, 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 love. 5 brushes, and this is a Synthetic Kabuki kit. This is the same one or same types of brushes that I had in my 3 brush kit that I bought years ago, except for now I'm gonna have new and updated kit. So we're gonna start with Flat Kabuki F80. Where are you? Sorry, I have to. I moved them all around, so they're not in order now, and I have to flip through them. Maybe I should just look at the top of the brush. It says flat, and anyway, sorry. So this is what the brush looks like. It's the exact same guy as I have right here. This one is retiring. Yeah, I use this brush for foundation. Thing about synthetic brushes, you guys, I love applying I use liquid foundation and then I set it. I love applying my liquid foundation and recommend applying it with synthetic brushes only, because any other brush would eat your foundation, would eat tons of it, and you would just waste so much product. The synthetic bristles do not hold on to your product. They release it right into your, or right onto your skin, and the brush stays fairly clean, and then you don't have all this product deposited in the brush, and it grows bacteria and all that stuff. So totally recommend synthetic brushes for liquid foundation. All right, what's the next one? Next one is F84 Angled Kabuki. This is, I guess this was F84. I think that's what I said before, but this is the old one that I have. This is exact same, but new. I love this. I live with this brush. I can't use anything else for my foundation because it's soft. It doesn't hold on to product. It gets into areas that I need to get into. Perfect, perfect, perfect for my foundations. Any type of liquid foundations I have, any type, I've applied with this brush on. I've also used MAC brushes, but I just hate MAC brushes for applying foundation. Just totally hate them. I returned almost all of my foundation brushes back to MAC because they were not doing the job. They were just leaving streaks and I wasn't happy with it. This I totally recommend. Next brush is F86. This is their tapered kabuki. You know, I'm thinking I'm gonna use this to apply blush, especially like liquid blush or cream blush. Highlighter, perfect for that. Can just get into the areas that other brushes are not gonna have easy time getting into. Beautiful, soft, great quality brush. Next brush is F82, and that's round kabuki. This is the one that I had on my kit before and then it broke. So I use this also to apply my foundation. Blush is really good to apply with this. The thing about them breaking, I mean, any brush will wear out and break, and obviously these are lower quality than MAC's brushes. The top of the brushes, the part that you actually use, is super high quality. I love it. It stands up to MAC any day. The bottom, not so much. Because like I said, after a while, after 3 years, well, I guess 3 years is a good time, but it does become wobbly. The glue comes apart a little bit. I do wash my brushes about once a week, so that's probably contributing to that because the water gets in there and stuff. But I still think that for 3 years, if I paid $134 for a kit like that, I still think that 3 years I'm getting my money's worth. It's not too bad. Okay, and the last one in the kit is this Angled Kabuki. Also for foundation, also for blush, also for anything you need to do, any kind of liquid or cream product you need to apply to your face. This is the brush for you. The entire kit, 5 brushes, pretty amazing stuff. Like it a lot. I recommend it. Actually, these guys, if you're not even if you're even starting out with, okay, so some crazy biker outside, but anyway, anybody who wants to make their life easier need to get these brushes, because the difference that you get with these in your makeup application as opposed to using your fingers, cheap drugstore brushes, whatever else. These are cheap brushes. These are probably, a lot of the drugstore brands will be more expensive than these individually. And so, but the quality of your makeup is going to be so much different. these guys, especially if you're starting out, especially if you're not very skilled yet, these guys are gonna make your life so much easier, so much easier. Have you ever like looked at videos online and saw people applying makeup and it turns out perfectly on them, and then you try the same thing and it just looks like crap? It looks totally different, and you're like, what is the problem? Well, the problem a lot of the times are the brushes. Trust me on this one. I mean, it's been tested and retested. Brushes make a world of difference, and so a good brush is worth like 10 crappy ones, maybe more. So anyways, maybe I should talk to you guys about how I clean my brushes. It's really, I mean, I wash it once a week in MAC's brush cleanser, and the way I do it is I just pour it in a little cup like this, and then I soak my brushes in the water for like a minute or two. Then I pour some of the cleaning solution in here, then I swoosh it around, then I dry it off, and then I just let them sit there and dry. Actually, you have to reshape. You have to reshape all the brushes. So that's how I clean them. But I don't clean them every day, but the way I clean them every day is with alcohol. I have this 91% this kind of alcohol, rubbing alcohol. And what I do is I just put a little bit on a paper towel or on the brush itself and just wipe it off after each and every use. My eye brushes, my face brushes, anything. This is why my skin stays pretty clear and I don't really have breakouts or anything. I mean, I do, but not as much as I used to, because now that I do this and it kills all my germs, or all of the germs I should say, this is the way to do. This is the way to clean these brushes. It doesn't hurt the brushes, and actually it's better for the brushes than to clean them with water, because the water does not get into the glued parts and it's not going to hurt the brush. But obviously you do have to wash your brushes at least like once every month or so. And you don't have to use MAC's solution. There's tons of other solutions, but I actually think that MAC's brushing solution is amazing. You know, if you've never used it, it's pretty amazing. You will put the brush in there and it's like sucking all the color out. The solution becomes whatever color was on the brush, and the brush comes out this clean. It's really cool. I mean, out of all the solutions that I've used, and then I've used plain water, this MAC's solution was by far the best. And the price, oh gosh, what is it, 16 bucks or something? This probably lasts me, well, at least 3 to 4 months. And I'm saying I have enormous amounts of brushes. I probably have like 60, 70, maybe 100 brushes. And so it lasts for a while. And that is my review for Sigma brushes today. This review is not sponsored. I purchased everything myself. Nobody asked me to do this. This is just my review to my viewers, just giving my opinion on the must-have brushes or best brushes or good brushes, if nothing else. I really do like Sigma brushes. I've used them for years. I mean, like I said, I have plenty of MAC, but I also have plenty of Sigma, and probably equal numbers now. Anyways, I hope you guys liked the review. Please let me know if you did. Please let me know if you didn't, but be nice. Rate the video. Subscribe, comment, ask any questions. Check out the giveaways that I have going on right now. I have some amazing stuff on Made from Earth. And then I always have blog sales, so check out my channel for more. Stay tuned, subscribe, and love you guys. See you later. Bye.